G'day guys, my name is Harry from JB Caravans in Melbourne. I would like to congratulate you to purchase a JB Caravan. This is a Gator CNC caravan we're going to show you today. This is in preparation for you to help you out with understanding what to expect on day of handover. So hopefully this video will help you. I'll start from the front of the caravan. I've started from here. As you can see, you've got a DL35 hitch with the pin comes in with a place on the day for you, put it in the car. Hitch just locks in with a nice simple lock. Put in the red pin to undo it. It's unlocking mode that you can put it in. Once you put the hitch on, you can put a little cap on, make sure the cap goes on. It's more to do with the dust cap, so it stops all the dirt going in there. Also, it's a checkpoint as a troubleshooting, make sure it's locked, because the cap will not go onto the lock if you haven't locked the hitch properly. So it's a very good checkpoint. Make sure you follow this through. So this is your DL35 off-road hitch. While we do this, we also put a chain together with the rated D shackles. Give an example, I've got one here, 1 to 1.5 ton, generally what's required. Do make sure that you are covered with the shackle before you go. That's a hitcher point. Coming down here, handbrake on a DL35, so basically releasing the handbrake, simple like that, and doing the handbrake on as tight as you can. So that's your DL35 hitch. The caravan also comes with the Alco electronic stability control system, which will be powered by the readiness plug that you need to get it wired to the car as well, which will give you documentation in advance to make sure the car is wired according to it. And you would require a ground Anderson plug as well for the power supply from the car alternator to the battery of the caravan as you drive. You've got a stone guard here, comes through the caravan as well. So basically it's got a little mesh. If you have damaged a stone guard, you can always replace the mesh. You can buy from the JB shops or any authorized resellers for the stone guard. We've got a 2.9 kilo gas bottle comes standard with this caravan as well, and we've got a tap on the A-frame that also comes the water supply from the tanks or when you connect it through the water. Coming down this side of town, we also got a reverse camera plug. So obviously there will be wiring, suction cap pin mounts supplied to you prior to your caravan delivery, so you can check, test everything, make sure it's all working fine. Come down here, you've got an adventure style toolbox comes with this caravan. So you've got the nice little flaps on the top, stop the water going in. Double locks, the keys to supply to one key will do a job for both locks. You've got 2 keys supplied, all aluminium. Checker pad box, nice locked, and you've got the little rubber flaps to go in to secure into position with the wind drag, and also got to stop the water going in there. Okay, moving on to the passenger side of the caravan. So first thing you'll see here on the side is a tunnel boot. It's a 30-foot size 4 tunnel boot. It is a 660 by 330 measurement, just for your future reference when you foldable chairs and things like put in. To open the lock, you both the locks you hold it by thumb and use the fingers to unlock this. It's 2 locks. You've got a key supplied with this one as well, so fully lockable. You've got a compliance plate here, and you've got a Cruise Master plate here, registration and warranty for the Cruise Master suspension and a DL35. All the numbers are listed in there as well. You've got a DL35 pin that comes with the caravan that goes on the car. Comes with the winder for the legs. You also got the wheel brace, and you've got a jack and antenna. And you also got a awning stick that to pull the awning out, comes with the caravan as well. Coming down here underneath, you'll see the gas bayonet, which is already plumbed to the gas ball in the front. There's a little yellow color valve here for a emergency valve. Disconnect it or turn it off if you're not using the caravan for a period of time. You've got a stabilizer leg, so basically simple, unhitch it, do like this. You can angle different direction. If you are not on level ground, you can do 2 forward, front on the angle, first click. Second one on the other side helps the caravan moving a lot while you're camping. Make sure that it's pulled up all the way, as far as it can be, nice and level. That's your stabilizer legs for the caravan. Moving forward, you'll see picnic table. So basically a picnic table, just a nice and simple drop picnic table. Unlocked it today for you for a visual. Made for about 20 kilo weight. This rated for, there you see, this new one's at 30 kilo, bit of correction. So 30 kilo distributed evenly, not to the end of it or not on one side of 30 kilo weight, distributed evenly as well. There's got the keys as well to lock it in as well. Make sure you lock it for traveling purposes. You've got external awning lights as well that comes with, so 2 lights in the awning. They are white color as you can see right now. you can, inside this is a switch, you can convert them to the orange buck function light that stops the buck going in. Coming down this side, you've got external 240 weatherproof outlet power point. The inlet's on the driver's side. This is outlet only. You have entertainment hatch as well. So in the hatch here, you'll have all the wiring they're required for the TV's 12 volt, 240 antenna connection, and a bracket for a TV. So TV can park, all the wiring ready to go. Make sure there's locks as well. Again, same thing, the lock, push in, open, just like that. This sort of tyre, so basically with the tyres, you've got a 16-inch tyre general grabber that comes with the Caravan as a standard. The pressure on generally is about 45 to 50 psi, 45 more towards the summer, 50 around the winter time. The wheel nuts, make sure we supply you paperwork that all the wheel nuts, there needs to be particular Newton meter pressure. So you must check that at least when you stop over, when you start journey, and when you stop over for fuel, always diagonal, and we'll supply you all the PSI Newton pressure meter that needs to be covered on that. Coming down this, you've got a step, so you've got a light on the steps, so you've got a switch by the bed, by the door, sorry, and the step just goes in, push in, nice and spring loaded, and it comes like that. Coming down on this side, you've got the main entry door, so sometimes it's a trick to the door, so basically put it in, you'll see the handle coming out, so you can open the door just like that. The key in there locks it in, so when you turn the key, make sure the key is turned out straight. Again, make sure that is locked before you pull it out. So that is locked, you can push that back in for the flapper. To open it, basically open this, and you can open this lock. To separate the fly screen here, or a security screen door, there's a lock here from inside. You can put unlock mode, and you hold the lever down and lift this together to separate screen, and you can lock that separately, and you can tie this one to the door, stops with the wind flapping the door or damaging something else. To lock it back again together, basically is as simple as clicking it together, it clicks in and all stays together. Now coming around to the back of the van, you'll find there's two jerrycan holders mounted on a heavy duty bumper bar, which is also Raptor, same as the old chassis. It's a Raptor coated by JB Caravans in our one facility in Melbourne. So you've got three heavy duty bumpers, so two 20-litre jerrycan holders, not a problem. Then you've got a full spare wheel with a bracket and obviously full rim that comes in Caravan as well. Coming outside, you'll see the top here, which is the reverse camera. They've got a face on it, that's got an audio built in as well, which you can hear somebody help you backing up in the car. Then you've got a floodlight at the back, you've got another set of floodlight in the front, separate switch from front to back, which is inside the Caravan. Coming down here, this is generally speaking the number plate goes here. We'll install it for you from the dealer when you did take a delivery of the Caravan. And you obviously got tail lights, and there's also side lights as well, all in one. Now guys, coming down to the driver's side of the Caravan, from the rear of the Caravan and driver's side, you'll see you've got a hatch here, which is short form of that called Jenny hatch. You can put a generator, all the rest of stuff, whatever you like on it. So basically the lock opens up like that, twist it, unlocks it, and there's a storage there for you. Then locks it in, just like that, and you've got a key here to lock it as well. This little unit here is basically your Girard instantaneous hot water system unit. You don't have to touch this here. Internally there is a control monitor that you can control what sort of temperature you want and things like that. Here it works instantaneously by itself. Is a physical unit there, which is listed here. On the top of the van, you'll see along the top of the rail of the van, there's called sail track. So you can put your privacy curtain shade or shed to that, so you can get a van cooled down from one side. You've got two fridge vents, top and bottom, and you've got a unit here, which is basically your 240 inlet of the van. We've previously showed you the external outlet for weatherproof on the passenger side of the van. This unit basically just inlet of the power. Now, if you're doing a generator or if you're doing a camper which has got a power available in Caravan Park, let's say, this is where the wire goes in for the 240 inlet. Make sure there's a little click there, the wire goes in here so it doesn't pull from here. Make sure you've got a constant power. And obviously you've got a circuit breaker here as well. This is lockable, so you can lock it as well, save somebody else pulling the cable or tripping the switch. So you've got the inverter, so you've got two switches here. One belongs to the inverter, it says that on the sticker. Second one is the main isolator, which is basically the 240 power inlet isolator switch. Coming down here, you've got the toilet cassette. So basically this is the access for toilet cassette. So the same lock here, like the entertainment hatch, opens just like that. You'll see the green color little lever here. So basically lift it up, release that from that side, extend the extender out, and you basically take it out and you put it down just like that. So basically, you can take it out with you. It does get a bit heavy when it comes to the full cassette, which is 20-25 litre kilo with a weight on it. As simple as using the two dumping once it says full, taking the cap out and basically dumping the stuff there from inside, obviously. Tapping the cap back, pushing it back again, just like that. Once you finish, or to start off with, basically need about 1.5 to 2 litre water in the tank, plus you've got chemical or tablet water works for you. So to do this, you have this little green color lever separates, just like that. Then you got the lever here, and that lever there, basically there's a locker here. You open the locker, that will release that on that side there, and then you can see straight cassette there. This is where you need about 1.5 to 2 litre water, about 1 inch or 2 inch level, and the chemicals. The chemical dissolves it properly. Once it's all there, push everything back there, that locks in, the green locks in, then you've got a cap locks in, and as is everything like that, everything pushed back straight into position. Make sure you don't have to push, pull anything. It's nice and simple, and you will hear the click, which means it's sit properly, as you can hear now. So that's your toilet cassette. We'll show you internal unit of the toilet when we go inside of the van. Coming down here, you've got external shower unit, which is already plumbed in through the water pump and also plumbed into the hot water system, so you can have a hot or cold water connection on a hot water shower as well. Coming down this side here, you've got a water tanks. So with a water tank, there are traditional fillers, what they call. So basically opening the tank, opening the caps, putting the water hose in, probably go about a foot and a half deeper, as far as you can go with it, stop, so stop it then. It's generally supposed to be a slow fill, so approximately about between 30 to 50% of the pressure from a full garden hose. Allows the breather to breathe properly and make sure it fills it properly. The caravan needs to be leveled to make sure that it fills properly, and there's gauges inside the caravan to check you've got enough level in the tanks. The tank will drip from the top of the breather. Just make sure that the tanks are full. You've got the batteries here. I've got 235 and AGM batteries each. Also got the iron covers, lockable as well. You can lock them as well. You can change the position of it. The caravan comes with a lithium profile battery management system, so in future, please see your dealer or workshop if you want to change it over, or you can provide lithium batteries in advance if you order in your van. Coming down here, you've got a tunnel boot door on the other side. You obviously got the light and the tunnel boot, as you can see here, 12 volts. Once the 12 volts on, you can use the light. Once you turn the 12 volt off, light will go automatically by itself. So that sums up this sort of caravan. I hopefully cover most of the items. Rest of it, we're happy to show you everything on the handover for you.